zone for a touchback. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Now Brady to try again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no, no, no. Good play.
Yeah, good
play.
Now Brady to the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And they went big on first down, proves unfruitful. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
Here we go. Ryan 38. Moving. AT's moving.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. He was trying to get it to Cecil Shorts that time. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Shane Leckler now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They go back to the air here after the INT. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
2 times. 3 down. 20. Play 20.
On play action, now Brady. And he comes back with one complete. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for New England. 52 yards. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there.
Watch 81, fellas. Watch 81. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an eye.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
Wait, 20, 380. 55 is mine, guys. 72. Shift. Regular.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that's incomplete.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys are always taught, find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Texans defense stands tall. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before.
Lamar Miller. He's at the 40. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A huge play there for Houston. 67 yards. So a spectacular run, but not his career long that he had of 97. That was December of 14, I believe.
97 yards? That's obviously why they run the type of sprints they run in the offseason. Longer than that to build up the lung capacity. 97 yards? I'm exhausted.
And they'll run it here. That's strong running. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come on, let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later. 3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Miller, the lone setback. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And the Texans add on. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense now, they worked their way back onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
I think we just saw defense is really on its toes right now. Pressure in the pocket. And then it looked like it's going to be a completed pass downfield. What a nice play on the coverage, knocking the ball free.
Yep, put the quarterback on the ground and knock it loose from the intended target.
Wait, 20.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady. He's going to loft one. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now out comes Houston. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Left. Watch left. Come on, let's go. 190.
They'll run the option left. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
On second down, here's Miller. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
But that certainly felt like an example of a defense just saying, okay, we've had enough. We've gotten mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They've got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game, they want to keep it going.
Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14.
Flex round! Flex round!
He'll drop to throw. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And they just had another big completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
And he's brought down after a good gain. They get 31 yards that time. And the Texans are going to have a first. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Miller, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
From our vantage point, that was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight, but I know that they're going to be really ticked off. It's a lot like a baseball pitcher losing a no-hitter late in the game.
They'll run it again with Miller. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. Now Miller, he's had a big workload here tonight, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here's Shane Leckler now, as he's on to punt for Houston. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Strong left, strong left, strong left. We got three, fellas, we got three.
Trying to shake off the nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's go! Here we go!
They'll run it now out of the gun.